Good afternoon, morning, night, evening, wherever you're at right now in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, mainly gentlemen. I mean, I know there's probably like a couple ladies out there, but I'd say Nerdstomper's mainly a male-dominated area, for those who didn't know that. We're going to be talking about the Katari build today. I talk about this all the time on my stream. I've had quite a few people ask me, Response, what's the Katari build? What does that even mean? I've never heard of that before. We're going to be learning the timings for the build. We're going to be talking about when you should be attacking, what the Katari build is, how you execute it. We're going to be talking about learning the build order. And like I said earlier, we're going to be talking about proper execution of the build, because execution for this build is so key. So let's get right into this game here. Or not. There we go. And push play. P. There we go. And we're right into this game here. The Katari build is mainly a Protoss versus Protoss build, though you will have success with it against Terran as well. But it's mainly a Protoss versus Protoss build. And the main idea of it is to get 3 gateways out and get Warp Gate as fast as you possibly can and pump out 3 gateways worth of Stalkers, because that's about the fastest timing you can do that for. So I opened 13 gateway here, and now I'm scouting. I prefer to scout after gateway rather than before. And basically, you put on a ton of pressure with this Katari build. A lot of the times, with the 3 gateways plus the warp gates, you're just going to destroy them. If not, you can get to a nice economic mid game. But this is currently one of the strongest Protoss versus Protoss builds there is right now. So I would definitely recommend trying it out at least a few times, see how you like it. So, yep, assimilator next, and I'm going to get a second pylon here at 17 supply. And I'm going to be always constantly pumping out probes, obviously. I'm going to be building my core next. So, yep, core timing just as soon as my gateway finishes and I have the resources for it. And my core, you notice it's quite a bit quicker than his. He's only at 100 now, and mine's at 230. So, my core is quite a bit faster than his right now. Getting a zealot out, this is key. While your core's building, start a zealot. And don't lose this probe no matter what you do. You can do a little harassment with it, but don't lose it. Be very careful with that. Alright, here's another thing I forgot to talk about. Right when I dropped the core, I started saving up Chrono Boost. That's so key for this build, because then you can Chrono Boost pretty much the entire time your Warp Gate tech is going on your Warp Gates. And that'll get your Warp Gate out so much quicker. But you have to remember to start saving up Chrono Boost right after you start your Cybernetics core. That's so huge in this build. So yeah, my Zealot's just about out now. My core finishes, and instantly I start the Warp Gate and I Chrono Boost it. Getting a Stalker out now, gonna get 2 Stalkers without Warp Gates while this build's going on. So you get a Zealot and 2 Stalkers out while you're getting Warp Gates. He's scouting around with this probe here. He's not going to see very much. I finally kill it with my probe, and I still have my probe in his base. I don't want to lose this. I know his Stalker's going to be coming out soon. I see a second gateway, so I'm just going to take off, get out of there. All right, this is key. Now I'm cutting probes here, and I'm just going to be building two gateways right at the same time. So I'll be up to 3 gateways all at once here, and consistently always Chrono boosting my Cybernetics core. The key for this build is timing, really. You always want to get your core out. You always want to get your Warp Gate out as fast as you possibly can. And so Chrono boosting it all the time. I'm not Chrono boosting it right now, but there we go. As much as you possibly can remember to Chrono boost it, always try to Chrono boost it. And now here's my forward pylon. My gateways are about half done, and my Warp Gate technology is about 3/4 done. I'm pushing out with my first Stalker and Zealot. This is exactly what you want to do, and my second Stalker will be soon to follow. So then I'll have 5 Stalkers and 1 Zealot all at once, and I'll be able to push right up his ramp. And this is such a fast timing for this. It really overwhelms a lot of opponents because it's just so quick compared to most builds. They're just not used to it. And getting a second pylon up. This pylon's going to be to warp in Stalkers unless this pylon finishes. And this pylon allows me, if I have vision of the ramp, I can warp in 3 Zealots above the ramp as well. And that's another huge thing that's about executing this build properly, is being able to get another pylon here so you can warp in Zealots on the high ground. So yeah, my Warp Gate technology and my second Stalker finished almost same time. and my gateway finishing pretty much right afterwards. So you see the timings on this is so huge. I'm just trying to do some damage with my Stalker and my Zealot. I killed one of his Zealots for my Zealot, so he's only got 1 sentry out now. I mean, he's trying to get his warp to get technology probably out right now. But I've already got 2 Zealots. I've got a lot of minerals saved up. I probably could go 4th gateway here. I'm warping in Stalkers here. Yeah, I mean 5 Stalkers warping in all at once. I'm able to pick off one of his Stalkers, and now just now is he able to start warping in Stalkers. So he's just a few seconds behind. I mean, if this was like 2 or 3 seconds slower, this build would not work. You see how tight the timings are. I'm able to get up his ramp right before his unit productions kick in because I've been chrono boosting my warp gate the entire time. And now he's trying to force field off his ramp, but I needed to get some sentries up on the high ground, so now I'm warping in these Zealots on the high ground. This is so huge here to remember to have this pylon here so you can warp in units on the high ground. Now I have a lot of units in this base, and he actually has none, so I mean, you see how the warp gate technology just kicks in right before he's able to get the units out. And that makes all the difference, really. Targeting down his Stalkers, and he just GG's out. He knows it's over. Lost all his probes. So yeah, that is the Katari build. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I hope that helps you see the understand what we're talking about on my stream when I talk about the Katari build all the time. Please check out my stream. I stream quite often, so yeah, I mean, I like the support. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one.